Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Gary Hobbs, the podcast. This is Johnny Davila, and here's Mr. Gary Hobbs.
Thank you, Johnny D. Compadre Jay-Z's in the house, Little D.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Here's truly Gary Hobbs, the OG, the old Gary. Gary Hobbs, the podcast, episode 22, guys.
22, yeah.
Of course,
ahí va diciendo ya.
Oh, yeah.
you can listen to us at GaryHobbs.com, iHeart.com, Amazon Music, Audible, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, just Spotify, YouTube, LaMeraLeona.net Radio, every 12 noon on Saturdays. Please subscribe, hit the like, ring the bell, and what, Johnny D?
Share. We got to share.
Please share. Please share.
Definitely.
Sharing is caring.
Oh, yeah.
We are in Eagle Pass, Texas. Man, got some good stuff today.
Oh, yeah, I do.
Drum roll.
We always do. Pero, well, first of all, congratulations, Bobby Pulido. Congratulations, Bobby. Bobby Pulido and Friends, Una Tuya y Una Mía Volume 1. What a long-ass name.
Oh,
Bobby.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But he took the Latin Grammy on November 13th, the 26th annual Latin Grammys Awards. Congratulations, Bobby Pulido. Now, you think the whole Democratic Party voted for him?
Oh, yeah.
No, it's the first thing I thought, man. I saw the list and I go, Bobby's gonna win. He's got that.
Yeah.
He's got that super PAC behind him.
The Blue Wave.
The Blue Wave. No. Congratulations, Bobby Pulido. Of course, it was at the MGM, Las Vegas, and big shout out was El Plan with Imperfecto Volume 2. Our very dear friend Juan H. Trevino with 6. Of course, Gabriela, Yo No Te Perdí. Cultura with Reflexiones. Y Marian y Mariel, El Siguiente Paso Live Session. What's with the long names, man? El Siguiente Paso Live Session. Gary Hobbs' next album, Desde la Casa, Enchones, con Bella arriba there.
2025.
Volume 1.
Volume 1.
Cubo, bilingual. Volume 1. Volume 1. There you go. No, big congratulations, Bobby Pulido, 26th Annual Latin Grammy Awards. Man, compadre, it seems like always controversy, pero I was seeing some things through social media. Mm-hmm. And I think it was René Martinez, the drummer, the René Martinez, famous drummer, of course, from Intocable.
Yeah. El tío René.
Hey, man,
Saludos.
and he's like 6'5", man.
Oh, yeah.
He's a tall dude, so I wouldn't mess with him. But but I saw something that he was talking to Melo,
yeah.
on that podcast, right? And he started to say que the Grammys, the Latin Grammys, this and that. Did anybody catch a little bit more of ese jalecito?
Yeah, he was just explaining how it works, cómo trabaja la onda y cómo hacen para levantar a un artista.
How it really works.
How it really works, yeah.
Do they use American Express Platinum card, or is it just cash, compadre?
Mochate.
Yeah, que ponen like people that's just starting o que no tienen label, recording label, stuff like that, y los ponen en un ¿cómo te diré? With bigger names, ya Intocable, Pesados, Salomón Robles, whatever, con ellos para que se mire el nombre de ellos más grande.
Next to them, yeah.
Next to them, y pues gana, lo ponen que gane o whatever, and pues ya lo hacen, no, pues es más grande que Intocable, Pesado, les ganó a Ramón Ayala o whatever.
Or in other words, they didn't come up the chain, or they didn't pay their dues.
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying? Okay.
That's what we're saying.
Yeah, but there's the prerequisite aquí is that you got to be in the industry. If you're a producer or a musician, a songwriter, an artist, as long as you got like 6 tracks on an album or an EP, then you qualify. But you got to be accepted by the Latin Grammys and nominated, stuff like that, and you're accepted. You have the credentials, the resume, y ya pues you can join. Y ya votas. And it's the same. It's even worse for the Grammy. But you know what? So you hear everything que está comprado, blah blah blah. Pero
that's what happens.
You know what pissed me off more is I find out that so when we got nominated, it was in Sevilla, Spain.
Yeah, in Spain. Yeah.
God damn, the tickets would have cost me $2,500 just to go lose and come back, right? But
And you have to pay for everything.
yeah.
For your seat and
Well, I didn't expect the label to fly me to Spain, right? I didn't.
Yeah.
But we weren't nominated on this one, Luthers. So they were in Las Vegas, pero the artists te dan un boleto, un asiento. If you want to take your wife or your significant other, then you got to pay for them. But what kind of pissed me off is that they do the Latin Grammys in the afternoon. And so entras ahí, pagaste y guau, el show, y se acaba, and then they hurry you up to get out because they got to prepare everything because then the Grammys come in
For the real Grammys.
at night. Pues, you shouldn't say the real Grammys.
Well, I caught that. My bad.
The Latin Grammys is de Latinos, Johnny. Pero,
My bad.
But I mean, te hacen que pagues, and then okay, everybody. But they don't get the same coverage.
No.
The Latin Grammys. I mean, as the Grammys. So that's what I think really sucked. You know,
Yeah.
it sucked that you got. But and then another thing I find funny is usually five categories or that. I mean, I'm sorry, the 5 nominations. Pero and I saw 6, but again, nothing against El Plan or different Juan Treviño, Bobby, Gabriela, Cultura, Mariani, Mariel, and I'm sure El Plan and Mariani, El Mariel, I'm sure they don't know who Gary Hobbs is, and I don't know who they are. we go to the very same thing, but the Latin Grammy, but Tejano album. Tejano.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
it's going to be a never ending. I think AI needs to clarify this.
Correct.
AI, what is Tejano music? Hey, man, maybe I'm surprised, man. Maybe it's going to come back and say, Pues Intocable is not Tejano. You ask them and they're,
Yeah.
eh,
No, it's just
crickets. Nobody wants to. But no, we sincerely, pues Bobby Pulido, it's not that he's running for, U.S. representative. ¿Verdad? I just felt like he was gonna take it. Compadre. He's everywhere. He's on commercials. He's on podcasts. He's on videos. He's doing his tour, his farewell tour. Hey, compadre, I thought, el día que yo me retire, compadre, let's make this official.
Okay.
They're gonna have to pry the microphone from my dead hand, whether it's in the studio or on the stage or on the road. Now I'm gonna start traveling with a mic in my hand, okay? But I don't think I would do a farewell tour. Why? I mean, I get it. You want to say farewell to everybody, but I mean, Bobby's doing it. Elida is almost finished. I think she's got one more gig.
yeah.
So we do want to congratulate. They've had extraordinary careers. Bobby Pulido, Elida Reina, without a doubt.
But they just usually do it for a little bit. Y luego, I'm
And they
pretty
come
sure
back?
within 2-3 years, they're returning. Que eso,
Well,
they're back. And
I'm hoping Bobby wins so he don't come back. If he loses, then what do you do, compadre? If he lost the race, this is to what would Bobby come back to?
yeah, he's gonna keep on going otra
He's
vez.
he's gonna go fishing for a while, right? But he can afford it to go
Gonna
fishing.
go fishing with Sam.
But no, I don't think I would do a farewell, compadre. But talking about the Latin Grammys, pues this Friday night, 45th annual Tejano Music Awards. Oh, don't get me started, but okay. But yes, this Friday night, the 45th annual Tejano Music Awards. It is coming from Katy, Texas, at the Texas Rodeo Saloon. Beautiful place.
Nice.
And I guess next week we'll be like really sore losers talking about everybody that won, compadre. Sore losers. In a better note, the Cowboys won, compadre. So oh man, hate
Go
mail,
Cowboys.
hate emails. What I see,
For a change.
comments for a change, brother. 45th annual Tejano Music Awards this Friday, November 21st. Katy, Texas Rodeo Saloon. Beautiful place. We worked there, gracias a Dios.
Yes, sir.
Big shout out to Perry Party. And before we close this segment, compadre, so there's this guy from Eagle Pass, Texas. I haven't had the pleasure to meet him. He's a young gun. Name is Coco Torres.
Oh, yeah.
Él es nieto de the late José Luis Garza from Flash.
Yeah.
Yes.
The Grupo Flash. Yeah.
Yeah. And so I saw all the social media where this guy comes out on stage performing con Maná, compadre, the guitar. And they gave him a lead. He took it, he tore it up. And to find out that he's from Eagle Pass.
Yeah.
He's a medical student or gonna be a doctor or is a doctor.
Something like that, yeah.
Okay, and to find out, I read some of it on the EP News on social media. Big shout out EP News. Okay, and that he used to play here. Nobody.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he plays a little bit of everything.
I thought it was just
Different
Brando
again.
and the Crazy Pimps and Oscar and us. No, it's not, compadre. It's Coco Torres, and he did what I saw on social media. He just killed it, man.
Yeah. Un aplauso.
And then you told me he plays with Mike Cavazos.
Mike
Mike
Cavazos,
Cavazos, to our listeners, some guy that you're going to be listening about really soon because he's been writing some songs and I saw some songs and they're very good. We hope to maybe record some stuff from Mike Cavazos. He's a musician, songwriter from Eagle Pass, Texas. But Coco Torres, man, it's like, wow.
Yeah, they used to play together. Michael
And he plays bajo sexto and he plays guitar like that.
So, yeah.
And he got on stage with Maná.
Accordion. He plays accordion. He's an accordion player.
Man, pues big shout out Coco Torres, Eagle Pass, Texas, just to prove everybody that pound for pound here in Eagle Pass, we have a lot of talent when it comes down to the music business. Pero
We have a lot of pounds too.
that too, compadre. You got that right. Hey, you're listening to Gary Hobbs, the podcast. We're in Eagle Pass, Texas. We'll be right back. Big shout out to our proud sponsor, Domingo Garcia, and the Domingo Garcia Law Firm, with offices in Dallas, Houston, Odessa, and Fort Worth, Texas. More info at domingogarcia.com.
This is David Villanueva. You're listening to Gary Hobbs, the podcast. And now, today's Tejano.
Take it to D. Johnny D in the house. Buddy
Yep.
JC.
Oh, yeah.
Today's Tejano. Before we do this, big shout out to our sponsors, Domingo Garcia and the Domingo Garcia Law Firm, because they have offices in Dallas, Houston, Odessa, Fort Worth, Texas. More info, domingogarcia.com. Also, CRI Electric in San Antonio, Texas. Family and veteran owned. My God, they do commercial, residential, industrial, electrical services. Big shout out to our dear friends Israel and Christine Garza. Also, Triple J Custom Welding, owned by the Bustamante family, Seguin, Texas. Triple J Custom Welding.com. You can visit them. Also, zero fee payments, providing trusted payment solutions for businesses of all kinds with no contracts, no hidden fees, and free equipment. More information, call or text 830-461-0905. Now, on today's Tejano, guys, it's a dear friend of ours, David Ledesma. David has quite a resume because I think he's from the Wichita Falls area, right? And his brothers, all of them, you know, they've all been involved with Tejano music. Now David, he worked backup singers for David. Jay Perez.
Jay Perez.
And also Ledes. His brother Mark Ledesma was singing with David Ligarza. But they're three brothers. I mean, they've been doing Tejano music. But now David has gone solo, 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 and he's got a new song out, Mi Mejor Amiga. Now it's written by Emmanuel J. Gaona.
Oh, wow.
Gaona brothers.
The
also
Gaona
talented.
brothers.
The Gaona brothers. They're out of Colorado. Right?
Colorado is.
But it's something produced by Valentino Maltos. Val Maltos, who played a lot of years for Jay Perez, right? And
Great
he produces
saxophonist.
and arranges. He does a lot of great work. But so we want to come out with David Ledesma's new single, Mi Mejor Amiga, here on today's Tejano segment, Gary Hobbs, the podcast.
las noches noches claras yo pienso tu sonrisa en mi dulce tormento. Tantos secretos compartimos, pero hay uno que yo no digo. Te veo feliz con alguien que no soy, y mi alma llora aunque nunca lo doy. Preferiría ser tu cielo, tu luna, tu sol, pero silencio te miraría con amor. Eres mi mejor amiga, llamo así. Guardo un sueño que no puedo salir. En mi pecho arde este gran amor, esperando su momento sin saber temor. Cada día me cuesta más ocultar este amor que no puedo declarar. Si supieras todo lo que quisiera, ser tu amor bajo la misma estrella. Feliz con alguien que no soy, y mi alma llora aunque nunca lo doy. Preferiría ser tu cielo, tu luna, tu sol, pero silencio te miraría con amor. Eres mi mejor amiga y ya no así. Guardo un sueño que no puedo salir. En mi pecho arde este gran amor, esperando su momento sin saber temor. Cada día me cuesta más ocultar ese amor que no puedo declarar. Si supieras todo lo que quisiera, ser tu amor bajo la misma estrella.
David Ledesma, Mi Mejor Amiga. Something written by Emmanuel J. Living in San Antonio, Texas. Produced by Valentino Maltos. You know, it sounds too Tejano-ish. It's Tejano. That's what I'm talking about. That's Tejano. That's Tejano.
Right.
Big shout out. Congratulations, David Ledesma.
Yeah.
Mi Mejor Amiga. Man, I like to...
Good song.
Well, I like to see what the rest of the story is going to sound like, the rest of the album. Bet you it's going to be good, so you'll need to look out for that. David Ledesma, new music, Mi Mejor Amiga. You're listening to Gary Hobbs, the podcast. We're audio because we're too fat for video. But we're in Eagle Pass, Texas, and we'll be right back. It's true, guys. We want to thank our proud sponsor, CRI Electric in San Antonio, Texas. Family and veteran-owned commercial, residential, industrial, electrical services on electrical, data, voice, science, and solar. Give them a call at 210-509-8889. Big shout out Israel and Christine Garza, CRI Electric.
Hello, I'm Jaime Samago, GZ, and you're listening to Gary Hobbs, the podcast.
Thank you, compadre GZ, Little D, Johnny D.
Yes, sir.
The OG, the old Gary. Hey, before we get to our throwback segment, I'd like to remind everybody of our Gary Hobbs Family Friends Cruise number 8, February 1st through the 8th, 2027, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Royal Caribbean Cruise Lines, Symphony of the Seas, beautiful new ship. Visit us at GaryHobbsCruise.com. On board, confirmed Stephanie Montiel, Texas Latino, special performances by Gabe Zavala, Lily Vela, Tejano Loco, Gary Hobbs, The Usual Suspects, and others to be announced really, really soon. Visit us at GaryHobbsCruise.com or call our travel agent, Happy Mireles, 469-450-1168. Gary Hobbs Family and Friends Cruise number 8. Now, compadre, on our throwback segment, man. So I was seeing the, was it the documentary? The Juan Gabriel?
Juan Gabriel. Netflix.
On Netflix.
There you go.
Man, me dio mucha lástima, man. Everything he went through, and you know, and like halfway, you know, when I'm seeing the series, it dawned on me. Dije, fíjate, yo nunca grabé nada de Juan Gabriel, and that's not true.
No.
It's not true. I recorded and we did them Tejano, because that's what we do around here.
Yeah.
We do Tejano.
Yes, Hoorah.
Okay, so I have forgotten. I don't know what the year is, compadre. 1985, 86, some, you know.
It was in the 80s.
Yeah, what I can tell you is
Yeah.
I came across the picture and estamos and there was this Marble, Texas sign ahí, right before you get to the City Hall,
The City Hall, yeah.
coming off of Garrison, ¿verdad? Now they have a newer one, but
Yeah.
back then, and I'm
Yeah,
sitting
porque
down in the
se lo
front.
llevaron de encuentro.
Somebody crashed it,
I'm
yeah.
sitting, really. I'm sitting in front, and I got that stupid looking open shirt look, right? Chihuahua. But what's funnier is Juan Barrientos in there wearing those spandex red tiger outfit, and mi compadre Meme Flores the head.
I wonder if it still
Hey, mi
fits.
compadre Mario Cervera, when estábamos más flaquitos, mi compadre yo y mi compadre. But there's a cover from Te Vas a Acordar, right? And I have an open vest.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Uh-huh.
And, you know, oh my God, I try to hide that from my grandchildren, from everybody, but that's funny. But this picture, mi compadre Juan Barrientos in those red tiger spandex, that's funnier, compadre. But it's off of the album Totally Tejano. And we recorded, again, a song by Juan Gabriel, No Discutamos. I just couldn't remember that we had recorded something de, pues, ¿quién no le grabó algo de Juan Gabriel? I mean, he wrote like 600 plus songs or something, no? Hits for him, hits for everybody.
For everybody.
And even Gary Hobbs got to record some Juan Gabriel.
No, there's an interview where he says that he's got more than 1,000 songs.
Man.
Yeah.
Wow.
Man, I'll tell you, and there will be another Juan Gabriel, that's for sure. Pero
For sure.
this is something written by Juan Gabriel. We did it in Tejano. Again, that's what we do, ladies and gentlemen. But this is from 19, throw it away, 80s on Hacienda Records. No Discutamos.
No discutamos, porque después de la primera discusión hay muchas más. Hoy terminamos. No discutamos. Tuve la culpa, fue mi error por no decirte que ya no te amo. Ya te pedí perdón y no me quieres perdonar. ¿Qué quieres que yo haga? Que me quede o que me vaya, porque no puedes evitar que yo la quiera. Es más, la amo. No me preguntes que cuándo comenzó este amor, porque por Dios que no me acuerdo. Solo sé que la encontré, que de ella me enamoré. Yo la quiero, es más, la extraño. No discutamos, Tuve la culpa, fue mi error por no decirte que ya no te amo. Ya te pedí perdón y no me quieres perdonar. ¿Qué quieres que yo haga? Que me quede o que me vaya, porque no puedes evitar que yo la quiera. Es más, la amo. No me preguntes que cuándo comenzó este amor, porque por Dios que no me acuerdo. Solo sé que la encontré, que de ella me enamoré y yo la quiero. Es más, la extraño, no discutamos. Tuve la culpa, fue mi error por no decirte que ya no te amo.
No discutamos 1980 Throw It Away, written by Juan Gabriel, compadre. So, se me hizo No Discutamos, Hacienda Records off of the Totally Tejano LP.
Oh, yeah. That's a good song, yeah.
It was. But again, I thought that I hadn't ever recorded something by Juan Gabriel, but I was wrong. I was wrong.
But you did one more.
Yes, I did. I did. Amor Eterno. Now, when I'm seeing the series, you know, I didn't know that. Okay, so I heard it with Rocío Dúrcal, and I knew Juan Gabriel had written it, but I thought he wrote it for Rocío Dúrcal because
She had lost a baby.
yeah, she lost a daughter, I think, right? So all this time, until I see this series, yeah, I'm into my very, very, very early 60s. Very young 60s. And I come to find out that he wrote it for his mom.
Yeah, for his mom.
And he never sang it for anybody. Después de que la grabó Rocío, ya de más de edad, then he started to sing, perform it live. But I didn't know it was written for his mom. Oh man, that just, man, I almost cried.
Oh, yeah.
I almost cried. But Amor Eterno, written by Juan Gabriel. Now, we recorded on our Recuerdos de mi Madre, Amex Records, and 19 whatever, compadre, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, but this is from the Recuerdos de mi Madre, Amor Eterno by Juan Gabriel, and in Tejano, because pues, that's what we do here, ladies and gentlemen. This is Amor Eterno from the Recuerdos de mi Madre album. We want to send a big shout out to our proud sponsor, Triple J Custom Welding, owned and operated by the Bustamante family in Seguin, Texas. TripleJCustomWelding.com or Facebook page Triple J Custom Welding for more information. Big shout out Juan and Crystal and all their family. God bless.
Tú eres la tristeza de mis ojos, hoy no soy feliz. Y aunque tengo tranquila mi conciencia de que pude haber yo hecho más por ti, oscura soledad estoy viviendo, la misma soledad de tu sepulcro. Tú eres el amor del cual yo tengo el más triste recuerdo de Acapulco. Como quisiera hoy que tú vivieras, que tus ojitos jamás se hubieran cerrado nunca y estar mirándonos, amor eterno e inolvidable. Tarde o temprano estaré contigo para seguir amándonos.
Amor Eterno, written by Juan Gabriel, from the Recuerdos de mi Madre, Tejano, because
Good song.
that's what we do.
Made me want to cry.
Hey man, it was a sad series. I mean, it was very
It's okay to
informative.
cry, Johnny. It's okay to cry.
Well, I mean,
Well,
I guess you think of Juan Gabriel and you think of the world, superstar that he was, and the songwriter, and yes, the gay things. They didn't hit on that, but they had behind the scene footage, ¿verdad? And when you hear him singing
yeah.
other songs that I never got to see him perform live, but I barely see Gary Hobbs live. pero you listen to Juan Gabriel, and man, there's never gonna be another Juan Gabriel.
Oh, no.
It's just like it was. But Amor Eterno, he wrote it for his mom. But man, great song.
Yes, it is.
Everybody in the Mothers have recorded it now. But
And everybody knows that song.
yes,
Yeah. Every time we play it, everybody's singing and crying
and we haven't done it for a while, but they're always requesting it. I think we need to get back to basics and
yeah.
do what we do, compadre. But Amor Eterno, you're listening to Gary Hobbs, the podcast, our throwback segment. We're in Eagle Pass, Texas. We'll be right back. Zero fee payments, providing trusted payment solutions for businesses of all kinds with no contracts, no hidden fees, and free equipment. For more information, call or text 830-461-0905. Before we leave, guys. Hey, before we leave, any shout-outs, compadre?
Yes, sir. I have a shout out to my nephew allá in Ontario, Oregon. He's celebrating his birthday on the 20th, Thursday.
Ay, compadre, pues qué
Happy
tantos
birthday.
nephews tienes
Yeah.
tú, compadre, y sobrinos.
Some of us are
No,
big
no,
family.
No acabo de contarlos.
¿Cuántos son, compadre?
Pues nomás en la familia, los hermanos, hermanas, somos 12.
Wow.
¿Te imaginas? Cada quien ha tenido como 3, 4 esposas por todos lados.
No, compadre, I think your mom and your dad dijeron, mira, este no va a ser conjunto, este va a ser orquesta. Vamos a meter metales y todo.
Yeah.
Pues big shout out to who, compadre? I'm sorry.
Norberto
There you
Salazar.
Shout out.
Big shout out.
Mi sobrino allá en
There you
Ontario,
go.
Oregon.
Ontario, Oregon. A ver cuándo nos toca ir para arriba, compadre.
Yeah, and they have a quinceañera también on Saturday. This Saturday va toda la familia de aquí para allá, para Caldwell, Nampa, allá, que área, Boise. Van a la quinceañera.
You can borrow my jet right
I wanted
after,
to go,
compadre.
pero-
You can borrow my jet and,
We have to work.
we have to work. Anybody else? Any shout outs?
No, we're good.
Hey, pues you can follow us. That's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
You can follow us. After I finish speaking. Website's GaryHobbs.com, GaryHobbsCruise.com for all information on our cruises. Our social media sites, Gary Hobbs Official, Facebook, Gary Hobbs Página Oficial, Facebook, Instagram, Gary Hobbs Official, YouTube, we have Gary Hobbs Official, and we have our videos on Freddie Records TV. ¿Verdad?
Yes.
But we're also on X, which was Twitter, Gary Hobbs Official, and on TikTok, Gary Hobbs.official TikTok. Now, I did want to say something, guys. I did want to say before, I do have information, pero, so it was brought to my attention. Somebody on TikTok and stuff has Gary_Hobbs_fans page. And I posted on Facebook because it was brought to my attention that some young girl called that her mom was talking to me through getting a hold of me through TikTok. And this guy, the Gary Hobbs essay faker, whatever, from Gary Hobbs _Hobbs_fans page. This is on TikTok. He was trying to get money and he was trying to get a date with her. And
wow.
Le está diciendo que I was going through the Big D divorce. And I go, man, at first it was funny. No, really. I mean, who want an old man like me, right? Estoy usado y sin garantía. You know? But who want me, right? But no, what happens if they lure somebody to go meet you for a restaurant or something, and something happens, and the last thing she put was, "I'm going to dinner with Gary Hobbs."
Oh wow!
Right? Pero I did post something on social media, and people, ladies and guys, and you need to be careful of all these scammers and fakers, and we don't know if they're just after your money or they're psychos out there. But I did post something on Facebook, on Gary Hobbs Official, and a personal page that there's somebody interacting like us, and that was like, man, y'all need to be careful about all those
definitely
things. But
For sure.
But this week, Friday, November 21st, we're here in Eagle Pass, Texas, a private event with Maverick Hospital District. And Saturday, November 22nd, this Saturday, Raymondville, Texas, at Firelink Palace. Los invitamos, Gary Hobbs, the usual suspects, this Saturday, Raymondville. Next Wednesday, Thanksgiving Eve, we're going to be in Houston, Texas, at Manny's Mexican Grill and Seafood, along with the Tejano Loco with us, Gary Hobbs, the usual suspects. Compadre, guess what I'm going to order there at Manny's Mexican Grill and Seafood?
Unos camarones de
Oye,
coco.
Johnny D.
Hombre, shut up, you me, please.
Coconut shrimp.
There you go, Houston, Texas, on Wednesday, November 26th. Saturday, November 29th, we are in Rosenberg, Texas. Fort Bend County Fairgrounds.
Ooh, yeah.
Okay, so it's a Remembering Pete Lopez fundraiser. There's going to be other bands. We may announce that really soon. But that's Saturday, November 29th. If you're in Rosenberg, Texas, Richmond, Texas, the area, we're going to be at Fort Bend County Fairgrounds with several bands. It's a Remembering Pete Lopez fundraiser. Gary Hobbs, the podcast, episode 22. Ahí la llevamos,
in the
guys.
pocket. Yeah.
Hey, everybody. Y'all take care. Be careful. Dios los guarde. Dios los cuide. We'll see you next week. God bless.
Peace.
See ya.